right, everybody. So here we are. We are live once again, and excited to see you guys all. So I'm gonna wait for a couple more viewers just to hop on, and then I'll make sure to play some songs. I got a good one today. Let me do some sharing on this one too, real quick, so that way on like Facebook, and um, that way you can get a few more people on. Um, but I enjoyed all your comments yesterday too. I had some good feedback from what we did yesterday, and some of you really liked my song as well. Don't get around much anymore, right? Um, we sure don't, do we? But it is such a nice day out today here in Southern California, and it's sunny for like the first time in like a week and a half. I'm so happy. I even got to take a walk. It was so nice. But and so hopefully you're doing all well too, and just enjoying this wonderful Tuesday. And let me share this here. Say we're live. Join us on YouTube. So um, there we go. And yeah, the the other thing that we'll keep doing here, is we want to talk a little bit about the recital stuff, and that's happening. Obviously, virtual recital is a very, very different thing than we've ever had. Probably anyone's ever had, and but I think it's going to be really fun. I'm actually really excited about this. The certain pieces are still coming together, and it's just gonna. I don't know. I think it's gonna be great. So, anyways, let's get this started here, and I'm going to play. This is actually another Duke Ellington song today. It's called "Ring Them Bells," um, DEM, dim. Okay, my son was watching over my shoulder, and he said, "What does dim mean?" And well, I said, "It means them." And I said, "Why would they spell it like that?" And well, I don't know. You'll have to figure this one out for yourself. Anyways, this one definitely moves. So here we go. All right. All right. Oh yeah, I brought my horn section in, by the way, in this one, virtual horn section that is. And so I have a trumpet, trombone, and a saxophone playing along, as well as drums and a nice acoustic bass. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I enjoy that song. It was kind of a fun one to make. A lot of times what we do with jazz is we want to play in ensembles, and right now we don't get that option, do we? So I kind of made my own ensemble. That's the advantage, I guess, of a keyboard in this case. Anyways, some good stuff there. So let's talk a little bit more about our recital. It's coming up in less than a week, and I've And just as we've launched back into this week, I've talked to students and parents too about how to get the most out of this, how to prepare for what's coming up. So one of the big things, obviously, you want to make sure that you're ready to make your video. Set aside a time to do it where you're relaxed and prepared and just like a good time of day for you. Um, and dress something not in your jammies, right? I know. Thanks for getting dressed for our lessons at least, but we want to make sure that you look good, and that's okay. We want to do that. Also, camera angle. Now I know a lot of you guys will be using like a cell phone or something like that. So instead of putting it like right in front of you where I see like your face, we want to put it on the side. Um, Preferably off the piano, so that way we get some good audio, or even like kind of behind you at an angle like this. Okay, that might be a good way to do it. Remember that we are totally intent on protecting privacy and things like that. So if you don't want to show your kids' faces, don't do it. It's fine to do it where it's just shoulders down, neck down, whatever. You can do their hands if you really wanted to. That'd be kind of fun. But show what you want to show, and do a really good um, do your best to make this a great video. Another thing you probably want to do too, instead of sitting there holding the camera and letting it wobble around, set it down on something, prop it up with some books, so that way it's going to stay still. I know some of you guys have some really fancy like tripods for camera, well, for iPods and stuff like that. iPods. How old am I? Sheesh. Phones and iPads. That's the word I'm looking for. And so that way you can just it'll be still and stable and everything. After that, you can do a little bit editing if you want, kind of cut off the front and the back end where you're going to turn it on and off. Um, and so have fun with that. Now, another thing that I've been telling students to do with this to help them prepare is to sit down with that camera and don't even worry about like the angle or anything like that, but record yourself playing. Here's what I do. Like if I'm trying to prepare something for Instagram or Facebook, just to show off what we do at M3 Creative Academy, I actually record the song or the little snippet 3 times in a row. Usually I'm going to use that for the video, but I do it 3 times in a row and I take the best one. Now, my family will attest to this. Sometimes I do it more, but every video I just do 3, and that way it does limit the video a little bit. Now, the advantage of this is that you can then, after those 3 times, hear yourself be played back. Okay, it's a really, really good way to practice. When I was growing up, we had to do that with tape recorders. So yeah, you'd go and you push play and record at the same time, and some of you are way too young for that, I know. And then you'd play, and then you have to push stop, and then you would actually have to rewind the tape. So does anyone remember that one? Yeah. But that's what we had to do back then. Actually, um, years later, this is probably a couple of years ago, my dad, he gave me a cassette tape that my teacher actually helped me make when I was in high school of all the pieces that I did for my recital. And I thought, oh my gosh, how horrible is this going to be? But you know what? I loved hearing it again, and just hearing me the level that I was at when I was 14, 15, 16, and just seeing how much I've accomplished over the years, and just grown as a musician as well. Um, and so anyways, it's kind of fun to do that as well. All right, I would get to announce the next raffle prize. And I don't have this one in person yet, but there is one of the things that I want to do through our recital is I want to kind of network with other vendors for our charter schools, other people who do educationally oriented stuff. And so we want to encourage that. One vendor, the lady who runs this place, she's been a good friend for a long time, her whole family really. We've had dinner with them, and we've just enjoyed a relationship for a long time. Well, she a couple years ago started a ceramics studio, and so she does like pottery, and really she uses it as a teaching mechanism for kids, and she has some classes. Unfortunately, right now, um, well, you can't really do ceramics online, can you? No, but I wanted to give her some shout outs here and give her some props. And so she is creating some mugs for M3 Creative Academy. I don't know if you can see this one too much, but that's kind of what it looks like here. That's the mug, and you can see the my logo on there. I'll show you a different one. This is kind of what it'll look like when it's done, sort of, but it'll have a little bit different colors, but still have our logo. That's actually just a piece of paper on there, I think. But she's super talented, and I'm excited that that we're gonna have these. These are there's gonna be some cool things, and so I am gonna keep one for myself. But hey, that's okay, right? So that way, when I drink my coffee, I got it here, right? So, anyways, Fair Meadow Ceramic. The website, the link is down in the description below, and you can look them up and see all the cool things that they're doing. It's really amazing just seeing the level of skill that she is putting into this. And so, follow her on Instagram and Facebook, of course, and you can see all the really cool projects too, because it's like one of those better ways to share um, updated media all the time too. So, all right. Well, that's it for today. Now, I will be back tomorrow, same time, same. How do I say this? Same bat time? It's not bat time. Maybe it's same music time. I don't know. 5 o'clock, and I'll be discussing a couple other prizes. I am actually. I'm super excited about all this because as this is coming together, it's just like, oh wow, it's all gonna work. And because you do something new, you're like, I don't know if this is gonna work. But this week, I've really been convinced that this is going to work. Not only is it going to work, it's going to be good for students. It's going to be encouraging for students. It's going to be fun and exciting for students, and it's going to be really beneficial to families as well because, especially in this time, we get to come together around our students' performances as well as others in our studio here in our community. And so I want to just encourage you to keep going with this and push forward. I don't want to give all the details away. I'll give a little bit more tomorrow, but I'm super excited about this, and I really really hope you are too. So send me some emails, send me some comments. If you don't get on right when the chat is going, leave a comment below. Make sure you give me a like too on the video, and that will show me good thumbs up here. And if you don't like it, here's what you do: you hit the like button twice. Okay. No, just kidding. Don't dislike it, right? Yeah. Anyways, make sure that you're also following us on social media as well. M3 Creative Academy. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Post pictures and updates and all kinds of cool stuff about what we do. All right. So I will see you tomorrow. I got some more great music planned out, and hopefully you're having a really good week. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.